We are going to start our project by making a slip knot. Then from this slip knot we make 100 chains. So we start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You have to make 100. After that you join at the first chain here and make a row of double crochet. Then we are going to meet after that. So keep working. You have completed the round. So let's start working. We're going to join with a slip stitch at the third chain. Then from there we chain 2. Then the immediate following chain, we put a front post, a half double crochet, then turn to the back. The next stitch we put a front post, a half double crochet, and we continue working back post and the front post, a half double crochet until we finish the round. So continue, I will meet you where we've started. Okay, let's close our round with a slip stitch and start another one. And we are going to make 10 rounds of this. So we chain 2 again. Then the stitch that received the front post, up double crochet, should continue receiving the same. The one that received back post should receive the same until we finish 10 rounds. So you just move slowly and complete 10 rounds. Continue working. Okay, this is what we've come up with. We've made 9 rows. So a slight change. We put a slip stitch and end the 9th row. The 10th row we chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, we chain 4, then we skip 1, go to the next and put a double crochet. Note it is a double crochet, not a half double crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, go to the next, put a half double crochet. Sorry, double crochet, sorry, and double crochet. Chain 1, next one, after skipping double crochet. So work this way. We are going to meet at the end of the round. We have completed the round, so we are going to do the final touch. We put a double crochet here, then chain 1 and join our work with a slip stitch at the third chain. Remember we chained 4 here. So after doing that we chain 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and put a double crochet on top of this chain. Actually we are repeating this row, then chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet on top of the double crochet which is already in place. So finish this row and make another one, then we are going to meet. Okay, we've completed the mesh work, so let's join our work with a slip stitch and then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we are going to put a single crochet, a double crochet in every stitch including the chain. We will not skip, and we put in the outer loop. We work on the outer loop When we get to stitch number 5, we put 2 double crochet together. Let's see, we have 1, so we are in number 5. We put 2 together as a way of increasing our work. So we have 2 together, then we move slowly again and count up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We put 2 together as a way of growing or expanding our yoke. Not yoke, but the bump. So continue working. I will meet you at the end of the round. I've made 2 rounds of double crochet. The first one where we were increasing, and a plain one where we are not increasing anything. You can go ahead and do the same, or you can even work with one the pattern that we are about to do. So we close our work with a slip stitch here, the third chain, then we chain 3. From there we put our front post, double crochet, skip 1, go to the next, put a top double crochet and a front post double crochet, so skip 1, top double crochet, then have a front post double crochet, then skip 1, go to the next, and you finish this round. Once you finish, we are going to meet and do some other pattern. Okay, we've done finished the round. Let's close our work with a slip stitch. Then from there we go up to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and put a cluster 6 double crochet together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 together. Then we count again 1, 2, 3, and in number 3 we put a single crochet that way. We repeat the round the same. 1, 2, 3, we put a cluster of 6 together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Count 1, 2, 3. We put a single crochet. Continue this way and finish the round. And once we finish the round, we are going to meet. We come to the end of the round, so we put our slip stitch here. Not a slip stitch, but a single crochet. Then we must put a slip stitch on this first stitch of this cluster. Then we chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and work double crochet all around, and we are not going to increase anywhere. We work 2 rounds of 3 double crochet, then we are going to meet. You finish this round and work another one. Just the 3 double crochet on top of what we've already done, or on top of the clusters. When you come where there is a single crochet, you just skip it, so the work will appear as if it has some gaps. Here it is, you skip it and go to the first double crochet in the cluster of 6. Continue working and finish the round. Finish this round and work another one of 3 double crochet. Repeat the same round. Okay, we've done the 2 rows of double crochet. Now we are going to close our work with a slip stitch. Then from there we are going to repeat this row which is here, where we were putting top double crochet in the front post. Then from there we repeat the cluster again. So we chain 3, then a front post in double crochet, skip this, go to the next, front post, top double crochet, then a front post double crochet, skip this, go to the next, top double crochet, the front post double crochet. Continue and repeat this one of cluster, then we are going to meet. Okay, we've completed the rounds. I've also worked the round of the cluster. So what we are going to do is we are going to put our single crochet in this stitch as usual. Then we move a slip stitch in the first double crochet of the cluster. Put a slip stitch, and then from there we chain 3. Then we are going to work double crochet. We are going to work 2 rounds of double crochet. Then we come back again. The pattern is repeating itself. So after working 2 rounds of double crochet on this cluster, then you repeat the hex pattern, and you repeat the cluster again. You just work the way we've worked from here, and then we are going to meet. So you work 2 rounds of double crochet, then work the hex pattern, or this where we are putting top double crochet and our front post, then a cluster, then we are going to meet, and by that time I think our work will be enough to change into something else. Okay, this is how far we have gone in our project. I have made 15 rows. Now, as you can see, I've divided the work into 2, then to create the leg opening. I've counted this treble crochet, and in total there are 22. So the back is taking 11 and the front is taking 11. At the center here, the one which is having the mark at this side, if you count, it is cluster number 6, because they are 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6 is having the marker, the same to the back. So we are going to cut our yarn and now start working from here. We are going to cut our yarn. I've already connected and chained 1. This is the area where we were ending and starting our row. So what we are going to do is we make a slip knot, always a slip knot, and don't know any other method. Then from there you come here, go to where you have the marker, and pull through your slip knot through stitch number 6. Sorry, not number 6, but just in the middle of the cluster. Stitch number 4, number 3, whatever the case. Sorry. Now after that we are going to chain 3, only 3 stitches or 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, then cross over cross over, we skip all this. This is now our leg opening, and go where we have the other marker. In the middle, we just estimate and put a slip stitch. Then chain 1, we are going to remove the marker, don't worry. Chain 1 and cut the yarn. Because we cannot start working from the side, we will start working from the middle, so that our work doesn't look crooked. So we have 3 stitches. Don't worry about the tails, we are going to trim them just now. Make a slip knot again, and then go to the middle stitch number, take the outer loop, then there are 3, so the middle one is stitch chain number 2, and take the outer loop and put your, or pull through the loop and chain 3. 1, 2, 3, 3. Then from there we're going to work double crochet all around. Remember, in this chain you take the outer loop so that you leave the other loop for the other leg opening. So we are going to work double crochet all through, and we are trimming the tails. We are crocheting them inside where we placed our connection. Single crochet, we put a stitch there and double crochet there, so that the work doesn't leave gaps or very wide gaps. Then we continue, we are trimming the tails, you can see them. Crossover, this is this sorry, there's a double crochet here, then crossover and put your double crochet. So continue working the double crochet, we are going to meet here. Then finish up the round. This is the stitch where we placed our single crochet when we were connecting. So we go straight to the chain 2. We have 2 chains. This is chain 1. We put our, then from there we close our work with a slip stitch at the 3rd chain. Now after that we are going to work 1, 2, 3. Then from there we do we start it shaping there, or we do the subtraction so that we can start shaping. So what we do, we chain 3, then from there we work on this, we continue. After working those 3, then we reduce these 2. That is how we reduce. You make incomplete half double crochet that way, and when there are 3 you put together. So we are moving on with this round of ring double crochet until we get to this part to do another reduction. We'll be reducing this side and also towards the end here. So continue working the 3 round of double crochet. Okay, we are approaching towards the closing, and then start another row. So 5 stitches or on double crochet to that is when we do the reduction. Half double crochet, another half double crochet, then you tie them together or pull them together that way. So you work at the remaining 3. Do not reduce at the middle. Then we join our work with a slip stitch at the 3rd chain here. And then we will be reducing alternatively. So because this is a row of reduction, the next row we are not going to do reduction. 1, 2, 3. Then this is a free row, we are not reducing. We work this way, and when you come to the next one, you do a reduction. Work 2 rows of the free double crochet. This one not reducing, the next one is reducing. Then we are going to meet when working that. Okay, we've made the 3 rows. Now we are not reducing in sorry, we have to reduce this side, so we can, this is, we are ending the round. One, these are three, so we are supposed to reduce these two. We come back here and make two half double crochet in the hook. One, two, then we close, then continue working. Now we are not reducing again, we are putting now the pattern where we will go back to this pattern that we were doing here and then do the hex pattern, then we do the cluster row. So we chain 1, 2, 3 and we put a front post here, then close over, skip this, go to the next, work our top double crochet and a front post. Then this is skip this, go to remember this is the reduced, so you skip it that way and then work normally, top double crochet and a front post, continue and finish the round. So enjoy our work with the slip stitch and start the cluster pattern, where with this cluster that we've been doing here. So what we do is we count 1, 2, 3 and we put our cluster here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Let's count and see. Yeah, we have one more to go. Then you skip 1, 2, 3 and you put our single crochet. Continue and finish the round, and once you finish you make 3 rounds of ring double crochet, no more reduction. If you are left with less stitches towards the end, don't worry. If there are 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, just make a cluster of 4 and close your work with your slip stitch. A cluster of 4 or whatever number you are left with, it won't affect, because after all we are going to work double crochet all round. So we are going to work 1, 2, 3, 3 rounds of ring double crochet. 1, 2, 3, and then we proceed and finish these 4 rounds. No more subtraction. If you need it, we will do towards the head. So continue, make 4 rows. We are not working 3, we are working 2 rounds, then the third one we work this pattern here, this row. So we have 1, 2, and the third one we are going to work where we are putting the top double crochet and the front post. So we join our work with a slip stitch and work with that as our third round. 3, then come here, top front post, then skip this stitch, top double crochet, the same stitch you put a front post, skip a stitch, go to the next, top double crochet, then a front post. Now complete and repeat the cluster and we will have made this one complete. So we close around with a slip stitch. Remember in this one, because it's the last one, I've been putting 8 double crochet in the cluster so that it can at least have some difference with this one, because it is our final row. So we are going to close our work with a slip stitch on top of this first double crochet here, then cut the yarn and start working the other part of the leg opening. So what you do is you just come in the middle, hold your work this way, come in the middle with a slip knot, and go to the middle stitch, because we made 3 here, so the middle one is this one, and get the outer loop that we left, or the inner loop but this time when we have it's facing this way, it is our outer loop. Then pull through, and we are going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Don't leave the tail behind. Put a double crochet on top of the next stitch or on the other loop. So we have our double crochet, then a double crochet where we made the connection. So we have 3, then we proceed working double crochet, and we do exactly what we did in this other part of the leg. We want to get a duplicate of this, so we finish the first round, then with the other one we just make a duplicate of this one. So continue and finish this one. Let's finish the round. We come here where we made our stitch of connection and make a double crochet. Then we go inside and make 2 double crochet. 1 we are going to make on this here, then the other one on this area, and then we close our work with a slip stitch. From there we are going to continue and make a duplicate of this one, and by that time our short will be complete. We have finished working our short. This is how it has turned out to be. You can see the finishing. Then we are going to deal on this part. We look at the center. Of course, horizontally, the center is the middle mesh. Then vertically, this is the center. So we have made a long list of countless chain, which I'm going to use here as a belt, and we are going to insert on the second mesh. Remember, we have 3 mesh here, 1, 2, 3. So we are inserting it on our second mesh until we go all the way to the back, so that it can play the role of a belt. Once you balance it that way, then negotiate it all the way to the back. In between there, then double crochet that are forming the mesh. You can use even your free hands. You can use the crochet, any tool that is available, like mine here. You can use it. Just negotiating in between the mesh. That is where we intend to tie. Use it as a belt. Make sure you don't deviate from your lane, because you are likely to find yourself in the third or first mesh line. So just stick to the middle one. You can see how the belt has looked like. So it is just a matter of dressing our angel and probably taking him or her to the church or to the mosque, depending on your religion. This shirt is unisex, so you can wear a boy, you can wear a girl, and so on and so on. That is how it has looked like. You have to follow me in my YouTube. I'll put it in the Instagram. I'll put this in the YouTube. I'll put it in my Facebook. Just to follow me up. And if you're interested, do the crocheting and kindly do subscribe.